Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Quiz Wizards Thursday night lockdown quiz. I believe this is quiz number 17. Can't quite believe it. So, yeah, over 4 months worth of quizzes now. So, let's have a look at a bit of information in case you do want to about the Quiz Wizard. So, you go onto YouTube and if you click on the subscribe button, which is found in the banner, that will tell you, and the notification bell, that will tell you when more quizzes come available. Also in the banner, we've got Facebook group, so you can join that as well. And you can also tweet me on the handle at _wizard. Some people take part tonight in that way as well. I've just found that actually, you can go onto a search engine and type in the Quiz Wizard. I come up top now for all three of those things. So should be quite easy to find. So you're taking part in the lockdown quiz this evening. We've also got lots of mini quizzes, which I'll go through a little bit later. Over 40 of those now on the channel. And then we've also got some kids quizzes, which are still ideal for your children to take part in over the summer holidays if they want to have a little bit of catch up. So it's very, I've finally made it to 1,000 subscribers. So thank you to everybody who has subscribed to the channel. Last time it was actually 1,002 subscribers. So yeah, really happy with that. So 2,000 seems a long way off. One day I might get there. So let's see what that does to the channel as well. So still lots of different places people are taking part in my quizzes as well. So it's the lockdown quiz tonight. How does it work? There are 6 rounds, 8 questions round, all on different topics. There is a first place. We're here just for fun. So let's not take it too seriously and let's just enjoy the next hour of quiz action. Okay. Remember, if you are taking part on YouTube, feel free to use the chat facility to say hello. General chit chat, type the answers in. Same on Zoom. Part that way. So, our first one this evening is general knowledge. Here we go. Question 1 then. Mutt and Jeff is Cockney rhyming slang for what? Mutt and Jeff is Cockney rhyming slang for what? Question 2. Which is the largest lake in Italy? So geography question there. Which is the largest lake in Italy? Question 3. Which female artist had 2,000 hit Born to Make You? So that's which female artist had a 2,000 hit with Born to Make You Happy? Question 4. Who composed the theme music for the movie Jaws? So who composed the theme music for the movie Jaws? Question 5. Which American state has a name that ends in 3 vowels? Which American state has a name that ends in 3 vowels? Here comes your 6th question of the round. Oh, geography again. What is the capital city of the United Arab Emirates? What is the capital city of the United Arab Emirates? Or as an old American housemate of mine used to say, Emiratis. The Emiratis Stadium. Question number 7. Oh, word. Name the organisation which promotes international cooperation and order, whose name consists of just 2 letters. Probably sounds a lot harder than what it is. Name the organisation which promotes international cooperation and order, whose name consists of just 2 letters. And the last question of general knowledge on its way, a bit shorter. Who was the Greek goddess of love? Who was the Greek goddess of love? I'll give you a quick recap because I know some people turned up halfway through the round. So number 1 was Mutt and Jeff, is Cockney riding slang for what? Number 2, looking for the largest lake in Italy. Number 3, who had a 2000 hit with Born to Make You Happy? Number 4, who composed the theme music for the movie Jaws? Number 5, which American state has a name that ends in 3 vowels? Number 6, what is the capital city of the United Arab Emirates? 7, name the organisation which promotes international cooperation and order, whose name consists of just 2 letters. And then the last question was, who was the Greek goddess of love? Okay, second round this evening. It is a sport round. Okay. 8 questions on all different types of sport. And here's question number 1. In snooker, what colour is the ball that begins a game in the centre of the table? So which ball is in the centre of the table at the beginning? Try and picture mind's eye. The referee trying to slide it back on its spot. Number 2, which Olympic sport needs a planting box? So which Olympic sport needs a planting box? Question number 3. It's obviously about darts. In darts, what is the minimum number of throws needed to score 501? So it's traditionally called a something dart finish. So in darts, what is the minimum number of throws needed to score 501? You probably work it out quickly as well. Takes me many darts. It's finishing on double, which is the hardest part. Here comes question 4. With which sport would you associate Don King? Which sport would you associate Don King? Number 5. Name the female presenter of TV's Question of Sport. Name female presenter of TV's Question of Sport. Makes me chuckle because many friends say that I'm her lookalike. Yeah, my chat's going a lot now on here. Question 6. Which British boxer usually entered the ring to the song Simply the Best? Which British boxer usually entered the ring to the song Simply the Best? Number 7. Which football club plays at Carrow Road? Which football club plays at Carrow Road? Well, lots, lots of teams will play there, but what's the home side I'm looking for? So whose ground is it? And question 8. Tricky one, this one. Which sport is governed by the ICF? So which sport is governed by the ICF? Quick recap on its way. So number 1, what colour is the ball that begins the game in the centre of the table in snooker? Number 2, which Olympic sport planting box? What is the minimum number of throws needed to score 501 in darts? With which sport would you associate Don King? Who's the female presenter of A Question Sport? Which British boxer usually entered the ring to the song Simply the Best? Number 7, which football plays its home games at Carrow Road? And 8, which sport is governed by the ICF? So one more round, then we'll have a quick interval. 3 is computer characters. It is a picture round. So you're going to see 8 pictures of cartoon characters, even computer characters from modern and post computer games. A couple of tricky ones on there, so I'll be interested to see. In particular, I think number 4 is quite a tricky one. So I'll flip them over now. I'll give you a few minutes on that and see who's taking part everywhere. So there are your 8. There are your 8 pictures. I forgot to change the title. That's from last week before they were famous. It's definitely computer characters. So can you name them? Right, let's see who is taking part on YouTube. So Team Unity, thanks very much. Congrats on the 1K subs. Thank you very much. Good. Kenny Barkley, a keen mini quizzer. Good to have you with us. Scotland's finest quiz man. Paul, the father-in-law, evening. Carl Porter. Oh, he gets a kick out of my quizzes. Good stuff. And we've got David Webster all the way from Doha as usual. Good stuff. Remember, there's about 35 of you taking part on YouTube, so feel free to let me know where you're taking part from. Just say hi. Let's have a look at Twitter. Or I've got a few tweets come in. Let's have a look. Yeah. Okay, I've got my Badger drivers around the corner. The Halls, good to have you with us again, Rachel and Neil. And we've got the Wellingtons again. Still on fizzy water. With weather like this, I've hit the pale ale. Cheers. Okay, let's go back. to the pictures, not before they were famous, obviously. That would be a very tricky round. Computer characters, can you name them? Might be some tricky ones on here. You might end up with a paltry amount in this round, but the other two rounds weren't too bad at this point. Number 4 is very tricky. If you get that, fair play. I know I've made the 1,000 subscribers, but if you're playing, you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure that you do. That would be great. Join the Quiz Wizard community on YouTube and on Facebook. Well, I'm just going to give you another 30 seconds on these. Some are more modern than others. Okay, so I'm going to go through the answers to rounds 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to stop the share here. So everyone on Zoom, get ready to give YouTubers a nice wave. Here we go. Should we start there now? Evening, everybody. It was very frozen. It might be my internet connection. I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of stuck there like this. Doesn't seem to be working too well at the moment. So I'll just see how this pans out. I'll start going through the answers anyway. I might not be able to come to. I'm not going to be able to come to you because it's really freezing quite a lot. So I'll just run through the. Round 1 was knowledge. It seems to be working fine. It's just my computer, I think. So number 1, Mutt and Jeff is Cockney rhyming slang for being deaf. Number 2, the largest lake in Italy is Lake Garda. Beautiful place. I'll try and come to someone for this one. Number 3, which female artist had a 2000 hit with Born to Make You Happy? Andy Hayward. I'm going to come to you, see if you know that one.
I think I do.
Go on then, sir.
Well, I think it's my 3rd favourite type of spear, Britney.
Yes, Britney Spears, yeah. Your 3rd favourite type of spear. I like that. Number 4, who composed the theme music for the movie Jaws? That was John Williams. Which American state has a name that ends in 3 vowels? Gin and jazz. Gin and jazz. Hawaii. Yeah, that is correct. Hawaii. Good stuff. Number 6, the capital city of United Arab Emirates is Abu Dhabi. The name of the organisation that promotes international cooperation and order, whose name consists of just 2 letters, is UN. And the Greek goddess of love is, I can't see who's moving, so I'm just going to have to pick on, I'm going to pick on my mum and dad, see if they know that one. Jen and Andy, mother and father. I don't know if it's unmuted and you're actually, there we go. Oh yeah, it should be unmuted. Go on.
Diana?
No, nowhere near that one.
Oh dear.
It's all
right. Hopefully Happy Hatters.
No, I should say hopefully Happy Gooners for Saturday.
Oh, it says Gooners, doesn't it? Sorry, it was last week it was Hatters. It's Gooners this week.
Yeah, because of Saturday when we beat Chelsea.
I gathered that. Anyway, what's the answer?
Aphrodite.
Aphrodite, it is, yeah. Yeah, Arsenal's new striker for next season. Okay, so the second round this evening was sport. So let's see how you got on with those. Here we go. So the ball in the middle of the table in a game of snooker at the beginning is the blue ball. The Olympic sport that needs a planting box is pole vault. In darts, what is the minimum number of throws needed to score 501?
Polling, isn't it?
Sarah and Jackie, I've gone to you on the spot. Come on.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
9.
Yes, a 9-dart
Oh,
finish. A 9-dart finish. I think there's two different ways of actually doing it. But yeah, it's a 9-dart finish. The sport that you would associate the promoter Don King is boxing. James Jones, who is the female presenter, my lookalike of the question of sport?
Bowling Barker. Sue Barker.
Stu Barker, yeah, thank you. Simply the best. The box that used to go into that was Chris Eubank. The football club that plays its home games at Carrow Road is Norwich City. And who thinks they know number 8? Which sport is governed by the ICF? The ICF. I'm going to go back to my mum and dad, see if they can redeem themselves. Here we go. Go on.
Dad says chess.
No.
Oh, look at it.
It's not chess. Is that a hand up from the Bonds? No, it's not a hand up from the Bonds. I'll give it to you. It's curling. 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 Okie dokie. I'm going to get the computer. So number 1 is Earthworm Jim. Cartoon character, but he was turned into a computer game character as well. Number 2 is Buzz from the it's a quiz show on I think it's the Wii, I think. Number 3 is Ryu from Street Fighter. Number 4, I used to play this when I was younger. It's Wonder Boy. So really well done if you put Wonder Boy. Number 5 is Crash Bandicoot. Number 6 is Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. Number 7 is Luigi from all the Mario and Luigi games. And number 8 is Donkey Kong. A little bit of a clue there on his tie with the DK, Donkey Kong. So well done if you put any of those. Guys, we're going to have a 2-minute break so you can get some refreshments if you need to. If you want to let me know what your halftime scores are, please do so. Do that in the chat panels or via Twitter. Yeah, go get yourselves a drink or whatever you need to do. I'm really pleased with the number of people we've got taking part tonight, considering of such good weather. Thought people might have been out barbecuing or things like that. So yeah, we'll have a minute's break and then we'll get restarted. So we've got 21 from Tim and Kate. We've got 17 from Karen Davey. Nice to have you back with us again. 12 for Paul Bakewell. 16 for Carl Porter. Let's have a look on the group chat here. Cockadoodle 2, 18. The Commitment's 22. Good stuff. Gin and Jazz. Oh, 24. Good stuff. Kenny Barkley, 15 out of 24. Top quizzing there. Yeah, don't dread the second half. You know, it'll be fine. Malcolm and Angela, 18. The Southerners, 18. Sarah and Jackie, 16. James Jones, 20. Some good scores. Good scores. So if you haven't tried either of these mini quizzes, these are 2 of the 4 that have come up this this week. I did a Harry Potter quiz. Started off quite easy for people, so see how you get on, but I can also do some tricky Harry Potter quizzes if people want. And I also, on request, created a sci-fi quiz for people to try. David Webster, 18, good stuff. The Wellington, 16 on via Twitter. Very competitive, the Wellingtons. But with themselves. Oh, ICF, is that canoeing as well? Oh, not sure. Quizzy Rascals on 20, the Howleys on 20. Just give you another 30 seconds or so. I'm just going to stop the share to make sure that I load it back up properly for the next round, because it isn't. Haven't had an audio round for a few weeks. So previously, I love that picture of David Brent. It's TV Soundbites. So you are going to get 8 clips from, they're quite lengthy, so you've got a bit of time. 8 clips from TV shows. All I want to know from you is the name of the TV show. That is it. Okay. So yeah, let's just get going with that. So here comes your first one. You just need to name the show. Here we go. That doesn't seem to be playing too well at the moment. Let me try and restart it. Hang on.
Well, what I do is I look a woman up and down and I say, "Hey, how you doing?"
Oh, please.
"Hey, how you doing?"
Here comes your second one. Name the show.
We're not supposed to leave.
Yes, we were.
We have to go back, Kate. We have to go back!
Dramatic. Here comes number 3.
I will not give my life for Joffrey's murder, and I know I'll get no justice here, so I will let the gods decide my fate. I demand a trial by combat.
Question 4.
Jesse, you asked me if I was in the meth business or the money business. Neither. I'm in the empire business.
Number 5.
I thought I was assistant deputy manager. I've told everybody I'm assistant deputy manager. Acting. Unpaid. Yeah. Well, whether or not you retain that lofty position depends entirely, you may be surprised to learn, on how fast you can shift genuine Jamaican ginger cake. But it can shift it faster than you can say it.
Here comes your next one.
You can't tell me what to do. I'm team leader.
Well, actually, Gareth, I'm senior sales rep, so yes, I can.
Team leader beats senior sales rep?
No, it doesn't. My job title actually means something, Gareth, yeah? I've got a pay rise, I'm on a new scale. Team leader doesn't mean anything, mate.
Excuse me, it means I'm leader of a team.
No, it doesn't. It's a title someone's given you to get you to do something they don't want to do for free, right? It's like making the div kid at school milk monitor. No one respects it.
I think they do.
No, they don't, Gareth.
Yes, they do, because if people were rude to me, then I used to give them their milk last, so it was warm.
Number 7.
Item 1, apologies for absence.
No. Yes, I've got one.
Who from?
Me.
But you're here.
Yes, I am here now, but I'm not here at the next meeting.
You don't need to apologise until the next meeting.
But I'm not here at the next meeting.
No, I know. You send your apologies before the next meeting.
That's what I am doing.
Here's number 8.
You'll be transported to an alternative reality, a reality where there's another Arnold River. You might find he's quite different to you.
Smoke me a kippa. I'll be back for breakfast.
Okay, so they are your 8 TV sound bites for this evening. You needed to name the show that they came from. Okay, so we're going to move on to round number 5. But before I do that, I've not told people the prize this evening, have I? Right here is a bubble wand. Just think of the think of all the fun you could have with a bubble wand, especially with the weather that we've got coming up over the summer. So there we go. Might make round 2 that little bit more competitive. So jazz hands at the ready. Here comes round number 5, which is lead singers. We've had similar rounds to this before. What you're going to get is a name of a lead singer of a band, but some of the letters are missing. You just need to tell me, kind of put the letters back in and tell me what the name is. Okay, so quite self-explanatory. Here is your first one. So question 1, there we go. There's a lead singer, letters missing. Who is that lead singer? Who is that? Here comes question 2. Fill in the blanks. Who is it? Here comes your third lead singer. No extra clues on these, I think. Here comes number 4. Okay, here comes your 5th lead singer. Halfway through the round already. So there's question 5. As with all the rounds, I will recap them at the end so you can have another look at them. Here comes lead singer number 6. Number 7. And here comes lead singer number 8, the last question in the round. So I will just give you another 5 seconds to look at each one, just in case you need that. So that's number 1. Number 2. Question 3. question 4. Question number 5. Number 6. Number 7. And lead singer, question 8. Okay, so on the last round, which is another picture round, and this week it is geography based, it is capital cities. So you are going to have 8 pictures from famous capital cities, and yeah, put simply, tell me which city it is. Okay, so here are your 8 pictures. There we go. Which cities are these pictures representing? They are all capitals. Some strong scores at the halfway stage today. So it'll be interesting to see how people got on with the TV Soundbites and the lead singers rounds. Every point is going to count tonight. So just whilst everybody is still here before they shoot off at the end of the quiz, next week I won't be able to do the quiz live on a Thursday night. However, there will be a quiz on Thursday night at 8:30. It will just be streamed directly through YouTube. So you just need to go onto the Quiz Wizard YouTube channel, and at 8:30 that quiz will come live. Okay, so I'm going to pre-record one and put one out live next Thursday night. I do hope you still tune in for it. It will be pretty much exactly the same. So there will be a quiz next Thursday. It will just be pre-recorded, and you'll need to go onto the Quiz Wizard YouTube channel to take part. Okay, just another minute or so on those pictures, and then it'll be time to go through some answers. And in actual fact, it's a rare occurrence, but I'll probably just need to keep the PowerPoint going for this, because we had an audio round. Then you'll want to see the letters placed in, and then a picture round. So I might not need to go back to Zoom, actually. Okay, another 30 seconds or so. Okay. So it's time for me to go through the answers today. So round four was TV Soundbites. So let's go through those. So number 1 was Joey from Friends with the "How You Doing?" Number 2 was well done if you put Lost. That was Jack Shepherd saying that they should never. Oh no, no spoilers, no spoilers, just in case. It was Lost. Number 3 was Tyrion Lannister from the Game of Thrones. Number 4, the answer was Breaking Bad. That was Walter White speaking to Jesse Pinkman. Number 5 was Open All Hours. Arkwright, and I can't think of the name of the other character. But it was Open All Hours. Number 6 was The Office. Tim and Gareth Keenan. Number 7 was Jim from The Vicar of Dibley, great character. And number 8, Chris Barry, that was, portraying Ace Rimmer, but the answer is Red Dwarf. Okay, so from Red Dwarf. Okie dokie. So lead singers. So number 1, well done if you put Mick Jagger. Number 2, Kurt Cobain. Number 3 was Gary Barlow from Take That. Number 4, I think the Zeds gave this one away, Ozzy Osbourne. Number 5, I think the X is the clue here, Axl Rose. Number 6, from Arctic Monkeys, Alex Turner. Number 7, from No Doubt, Gwen Stefani. And number 8, from the Eurythmics, Annie Lennox. So well done if you got all of those. And then our last round this evening was capital cities. So number 1, famous bridge in Dublin in Ireland. So Dublin. Number 2 is Washington, DC. Number 3, that's Amsterdam, which is in Holland or the Netherlands. Number 4 is the Colosseum in Rome. Number 5, you've got the pyramids of in Cairo. That's actually in Cairo. Number 6, that's Tokyo in Japan. Number 7 is Bangkok in Thailand. And number 8 is Moscow in Russia. Moscow. So start to tally your scores up and let me know how many you got. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Please come and join us on Facebook as well, and feel free to look out for some updates on Twitter. We've got the lockdown quiz every Thursday. We've got mini quizzes to take part in, loads of different topics, and the kids quizzes as well. So don't forget about those. 2 other mini quizzes that happened this week was fun with flags and alternative sports. So why not give those a go as well? So let's have a look. I've got a 43. I've got a 44 from the commitments. 44 from the commitments. 39 from Lanyanis. 41 from the Southerners. Andy Hayward, 43, good score. 44 still winning. I've got 41 from Will All Be Hooked. 43 from Tim, Kate and Maddie. 41 for the Quizzy Rascals. Howard is 43. 39 from last week's winner, Lord Capel of Boughton House. 41 for Cockadoodle 2. 44 still winning at the moment. A sad 38 for the Wellingtons. Don't worry. What about YouTube? We've got 31 for Paul, 30 for Kenny, 29 for Karen, 39 for David. Carl Porter, just 17. That's a shocking second half. 35 for the Barneses. Mum and Dad got 30. Well done, Mum and Dad. I think 44 is the winning score. Oh, Gin and Jazz got 44 as well. That means we've got a tiebreaker. That means we've got a tiebreaker from the commitments and Gin and Jazz, which means I stop my share for a second because we have to have a tie-break question. And the way that I do the tie-break questions on here, well done the friends, 43 as well. The way that I do the tie-break questions on here is that you will have 10 seconds, the commitments to type in your answer, and Gin and Jazz as well, and it will be the closest to. So I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't prepared for this today. So I'm just quickly, here we go. This is one that will be quite a level playing field. And we've had a question about this before. So in meters, how high is the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world? So in meters, how high is the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world? So I've got 10 seconds. Got the commitments answer in. Oh, and well done. I was going to say you sent it privately. That's good. Oh gosh. Okay, right, and I've got Gin and Jazz as well. Quick bit of maths. So the commitments have said 512. Oh, and Gin and Jazz have said 1,416 meters. I don't need to do the maths because I can work it out. That the answer being 828 meters means the commitments are closest this week. So the commitments are the winners of the quiz. So let's give them a big round of applause, everyone. Well done, Gin and Jazz, for coming second. Good effort there. The commitments, you may let me know whether you want to keep the bubble wand or not. You can let me know. Leave that in the chat. And all that remains for me to say is the quiz. Remember, there will still be a quiz next week. You'll just have to log on to the Quiz Wizard YouTube channel page to take part in that. It will come live at 8:30. And finally, a very big thank you to everybody who's helped me make my target of 1,000 subscribers. Really chuffed with that. So good stuff. Enjoy the good weather. Stay safe, everybody, and I will see you again soon. Okay, take care.